David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Buffalo's offense will take the field first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this team from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulls are rolling down the field. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Sometimes the timing of the screen play, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere. The screen pass was not successful.
And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Calls his own number. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
On the RPO.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Out of the backfield, he's open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
quick completion to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The RPO, it's complete. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Buys a little extra time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that now.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass, it's Duggar. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The RPO complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. He's got it on the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bulls. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. He's got him. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the kick is good. And, guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man, it's Duggar. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Bulls will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Direct snap. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Unloads quickly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on 1st down from the 43. Now they'll run the draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to go up top in times running out in the half. They'll immediately call timeout.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Duggar. He's going for the big play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
He's going to let it go. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start off the second half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it in down the left side. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play in the corner of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining up all over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Touchdown, Seminoles! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, It falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Got it in the middle, it's Blackburn. Not on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets the back moving. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The give to the back. Turning it on. Oh, it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Going to take a shot at this DB. A full dive to haul that one in. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball can't.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Makes the quick grab. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That one comes out hot down the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. The Noles will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish dry.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the stomping has commenced. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.